here. Anyways, so good morning, everybody. What we're gonna do basically is just a love check-in. This can be romantic, this can be kind of intimate, but I mainly just want to see where things are at with you and your person. If things will intensify, will things get better? Or or things kind of stagnant, or things kind of not going anywhere, is basically the reading of this. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, kitty cats. Kitty Cat, T Rose, Aries Man, Janet, Josh, good morning. D Love, Sarath, Ariel, good morning. Katie. So this will be all signs Aries to Pisces. We're just gonna do, like I said, are things gonna intensify? Kind of where's the status of your connection? So if anything else comes out that I need to know, we'll just see whatever comes through. I will just get different cards, kind of get the like where your connection's going. Are things going to heat up? Are they just going to be stagnant? Is there any movement at all, with you and your person? So this can be taken however you want to take it. If it's intimate, if it's more just casual, however the reading resonates. Good morning, everyone. Angel Eyes, JM, good morning. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, guys. I appreciate it. In Loving Color, good morning. And just, take it how it resonates for you. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus cross watch. And if you guys want to book personal readings, I do have availability. And by the way, I am changing all of that with personal readings. Hey, Tamika, which I posted it in the community tab. I just want to let you guys know real quick. But what I'm going to do is kind of weekly, like check-ins to let you guys know on posts what days I have available for personal readings, when I'm available, when I'm not available, just because I know I'm off school right now, but next week I go back to school. I'm taking 4 classes, and then I'm also working, and then also social life, all of that. So I just want to make sure that I have a life outside of this channel, and nothing personal. Like, I appreciate doing readings on you guys. I appreciate your business support. But then once it's time for me to energetically check out, or it's energetically time for me to slow down, then I get texts at like 10 o'clock at night, like, hey, can you answer me some questions? Or, hey, can you do a personal reading? So I'm just going to start putting my availability each day. So when I have like a whole check-in, I'll have like my schedule for you guys, what days I'm available, what times I'm available, just because I don't want to be where I'm tired or I'm just not in a good mood, but then I feel like I have to do a reading. So I just want to make sure, like, for everybody's sake, that you guys know when I'm available. And if I don't have availability that day and you book a reading, then you'll just get it the next following day. So that way you kind of know when you're going to get your reading. I need to establish boundaries, because there's been times that it's been like 11 o'clock at night. I worked all day, and then people were texting me and I feel bad. It's like, oh shit. Like, they sent me $10 on super chats, or I got to answer, I'm a workaholic. So just for my sake, for your sake, you guys, I just want to make sure that there's all, everything's established. So that's just going to be a new thing I'm going to start doing every week. I'll do a check-in Monday through Sunday. What days it'll say not available. If I'm not available those days, if I am available, it'll say what time. I might put in parentheses, like, if it's going to change. So like if I end up changing my mind and I do have availability, I'll let you guys know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start the reading. I just wanted to let you guys know what that post was about. Hey, Kitty, good morning. All right, Aries 413. Sorry for the jabber. Hey, Vibey. I just, for my sake, for your sake, that way, your guys' reading is, when it's going to come out and everything. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Will things intensify with Aries and their person? Let's see. Okay, well, so far not looking so great. We have single and toxic relationship. Okay, for some of you, you guys could be in a toxic relationship and you're ready to just be single. I can see, like, is there where you're able to pin it? Because I'm not sure you can do that. I can look and see all my settings or the top of the screen. But that is a good idea. So that way people know, I maybe need to change that on my website as well. Okay, nostalgic and walking away. All right. Twin flame in reverse. Yikes. Okay, Aries, for a lot of you, you guys could be still dealing with somebody that's toxic. Some of you, it's a karmic relationship. And you're thinking about walking away and ending things. You guys could have been committed to this person for a while, or you've known them for a long time. You're feeling nostalgic. Some of you, this could be an ex that you're on and off with, and you're just contemplating being single because it's been kind of toxic. Because it looks like walking away. It looks like you're not really wanting to do this anymore. So let's see. Single toxic relationship. Yeah, the Empress in reverse, Two of Wands reverse, Seven of Wands reverse, Page of Cups reverse. Yeah, Two of Swords. Wow, a lot of you, yeah, you don't feel like it's working out. You feel like you've tried to collaborate. You've tried to do what you can in this connection. This feels like somebody that, yeah, there's memories. You've known them for a while. But I think you're contemplating walking away. A lot of you feel like your boundaries are just not really there. Like this person doesn't respect your boundaries. A lot of you feel like this person is just very in and out with you, very, back and forth. This is a connection where you just feel like you need to put your foot down. Because I feel the Empress in reverse, you could feel like you're just kind of neglecting yourself for this connection. Or this connection is starting to take its toll on you. Okay. Because I feel, yeah, this is somebody, it could be a toxic relationship. You've dealt with them for a while. I think you're contemplating walking away. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, some of you could have felt like this was a twin flame connection, or you thought, and then you realize as time goes on, it's actually a karmic relationship. The Emperor in reverse, the Strength. Yeah, Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, a lot of you are realizing it is a karmic relationship. Wow, 888 here. Eight of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you, it's a karmic relationship you thought was a twin flame, so it could have been a karmic twin flame relationship. What I'm getting, things aren't intensifying with you and your person, unfortunately. It looks like you are choosing to walk away from this connection because a lot of you feel like this person's not respecting you. You could feel like you're just not being heard or cared about. A lot of you could feel the Emperor in reverse, Page of Cups reverse, like they're very careless about your feelings. They don't care how you're doing. A lot of you could feel like they just don't care at all how, you perceive something or how you're feeling. It looks like you're choosing to walk away is what it looks like here. Ooh, you're going to pedicure. I know I'm going to have a self-care day today too. Let me see. What can you expect from this person? Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Star, the Devil. So why am I getting, it's like, it feels like a disguise, it's an energy of like, I feel like I'm getting somewhere with this person, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, but then the Devil comes back out. So then it's like, I feel like we're getting somewhere, we're finally making progress, and then there's that Devil again. So yeah, a lot of you, it definitely feels you guys are dealing with some kind of toxic or karmic relationship. Now with the Devil here, 888, Emperor in reverse, that's telling me that this is some kind of karmic. So, hey, Dark Princess. So I'm going to do these cards and see what needs to be said about this. What needs to be said? You're doing too much. Balance is needed. Yeah, you feel like you're putting on way too much in this connection. Some of you feel like it's one-sided or they're just not pulling their weight. Okay. Spiritual awakening is affecting you both. So you both are going through a spiritual awakening. They suffer seeing you happy with another. So some of you, they could just be with you because they don't want to see you move on, which is kind of shitty. And I'm kind of feeling that with the Devil, the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. It's like, let's try to make this work because I don't want to see you move on. But I also don't want to put in the work and make you happy either, So yeah, if you guys are going through a spiritual awakening, that this is a karmic relationship. And I think you are ready to walk away. So, damn, okay, that's not how I wanted the reading to go. Could be dealing an Aquarius, a Capricorn, Leo, and Aries, a Gemini. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and do Taurus. All right, 10 minutes. Wow, 10 minutes exact. 0, 0, 0. All right, let me get some coffee real quick. I got Cinnabon in here. That tastes really good. I put Cinnabon creamer in it. Makes it really good. And I bought cinnamon rolls. I've been wanting cinnamon rolls. All right, let's see. Will things intensify with you and your person? Where are things going? Ooh, Twix coffee. That sounds good. And I like the flavored ones. Okay, regret in reversed, surrender in reversed. So it kind of looks like you guys are hanging on here in this connection. But somebody doesn't have regret. Okay, love potion. Irresistible charm, feeling compelled to follow, letting your heart lead. Some of you feel stuck on this person. Some of you, literally, this person put a spell on you. Or this person, it feels like you've been bewitched or something. Emotionally distant, yeah. So, okay, so this person's being emotionally distant and it's making you want them more? Or vice versa? Ooh, pistachio creamer. Where'd you get that at? I've been wanting pistachio stuff. I love pistachio. Hey, Beverly. So let's see. Some of you just feel stuck on this person and then they're emotionally, distant from you. Let me see. Yeah, 6 of Swords reverse, 3 of Wands reverse, the Temperance, and the 7 of Cups. Basically, yeah, you're stuck in your head. Like, are things ever going to get better with me and this person? I'm starting to not have much faith here. Okay, yeah, it's like I'm starting to feel like things might end between the two of us because I'm not seeing any kind of movement here. So basically what I'm seeing is you guys could be feeling like you're hooked on someone or you're just wanting things to get better and they're refusing to put in the work. So let me see. Why love potion? Yeah, 2 of Cups reverse. So it feels like this person got what they wanted. They got you hooked on them and then now they're emotionally distant from you. Yeah, Knight of Wands, the Tower in reverse, the 10 of Cups. That's weird. So it's like they got what they wanted. They got you stuck on them. They got you in your head over them. And now they're distancing themselves. They don't regret getting you hooked on them is what I'm seeing here. So I don't know what's going on with this person, but it's like they came in here with the Knight of Wands all, giving you all this attention. And then now it's like they're pulling back from you. Some of you, that's just like, that's games that they play. Hey, Christina, what can you expect from this person? The Fool in reversed, the Hanged Man, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Strength in reverse. I mean, they're still sticking around. I mean, for some of you, if you get lucky, I do see a relationship. Okay. But it's like you really have to work for it. So basically, I see this person trying to give you all this attention. They could be a Sagittarius. They don't have to be. But I do see, giving you all this attention, getting you hooked on them by their charm, and then they pull back from you. But I do feel like, okay, yeah, very soon, there could be a spiritual awakening where you guys do end up having a relationship, but they're having to change, the way that they're going about this connection. So for a lot of you, okay, like if you guys tough it out and it's kind of like you don't surrender, you just kind of sit here and see what happens. I do see eventually a relationship coming. Some of you, a relationship by the spring or going into summer. Okay. But it's like with the Strength in reverse, you're really having to fight for it, and it's like, is this something that I want to do? Do I want to fight for somebody like this? Hey, Queen of F-Ups. So it's like you really have to prove to them, like, I'm worth sticking around or, it's kind of like an energy of like that one show I used to watch when I was younger where it's like, you're the weakest link. Goodbye. Like you have to not be a weak link, I guess, and like stick around and then you'll get some kind of prize. They're with you for the wrong reasons. Yeah, see? So it's like somebody that wants you to be like stuck on them. Concerns about money affect your love life. So maybe they're having financial issues, or some of you, I hope they're not wanting money from you with the 3 of Pentacles. Like they're going to tell you they're going to do all this and then they don't. Okay. So it's like someone that's just charming you, but it kind of looks like they're playing games. But for some of you, if you do tough it out, you are going to get some kind of relationship or commitment a little bit from this person. They're going to try more, but you're going to have to really go through this. Okay. Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Yep. Sagittarius. All right. Well, let's see what's going on with the other ones. All right. Gemini, 1508. Not looking so good. This reading's like not taking the turn that I want. Like, I thought the reading would be more fun, and it just feels very blah. Okay. All right, Gemini, your thing's going to intensify. Let's see. Guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. Reconciliation in reverse. All right, well, let's see. Okay, well, this person's missing you, wanting to reconnect to you. Wow, okay, some of you, yeah, you're getting action. You're being submitted to. This person wants you to submit to them. All right. Well, okay, some of you guys could be wanting to reconnect. You're thinking about it. Could be temptations to reconcile with them. Okay. This person wants to get back with you. Could be an ex of yours. So let me see. Why guilty here? Because maybe for some of you, there hasn't been a reconciliation. That's telling me that maybe this person will say something and you'll cave in. The Emperor in reverse, 3 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, well, this looks good. For the most part, I feel like, yeah, you guys are going to move forward. Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. Okay, so if you guys got into some kind of disagreement because maybe this person didn't want to bow down to you, they didn't want to listen to you, because I feel like this is somebody that wanted to take control, or very dominant masculine. We'll be dealing with an Aries for some of you. There could have been a fight, disagreements because, you know, them not wanting to listen or not obey you or something like that. I do see this person thinking about you, heartbroken, and they're wanting to work things out here. They're thinking about the past. So yeah, this looks okay. Okay, yeah, this person wants to come back here sexual. So Knight of Wands, 9 of Swords reverse, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So for the most part, yeah, there's been no contact. There's been conflict. I feel like you guys are going to break that. Very soon, things are going to get better between you and this person. But they want you to submit to them. They want you to listen to them. I do see, you know, intimacy. Some of you are manifesting them back. Yeah, and there's some kind of forgiveness. I see you guys working on a relationship. Yeah, the Star. Okay. Well, Gemini, this looks good. For the most part. This person feels bad. There was some kind of fight, disagreement. This person does love you. They want to work this out. I do see a genuine apology from this person, and there are still sexual desires to be with you. And I do see you guys fixing a relationship, trying to build trust, trying to get back into each other's lives. What can you expect? So this looks good. King of Wands, 5 of Swords reverse, Page of Swords reverse, 10 of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing 5s in reverse, which is telling me that, you know, this person wants to get back, you know, with you and wanting to fix whatever the problems are. The only 5 I don't see in reverse is a 5 of Wands, but I feel like that's because of a fight that happened between you guys because they didn't want to listen or they just did what they wanted. But you guys are moving past that. Okay. This actually looks pretty good. I feel like, you know, this person's genuine. They do want to work on a relationship. And I do see them wanting to have something intimate as well. So this looks decent. Okay, they fear that you're losing love and affection. So they're afraid that they're losing you is what I'm getting. Their intentions are confusingly questionable. So maybe you didn't know what their intentions were. That could have been what the fight was over. Like you didn't know if they were committing to you, how they truly felt about you. Okay, maybe they took a while to tell you their feelings, be honest, and it broke out in some kind of fight. I have Aries, Cancer, Leo. All right, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Sagittarius. But yeah, they're thinking about you and wanting to reconnect, and it looks pretty good. All right, Cancer, let's see, 1931. All right, our thing's going to intensify. Let's see. Okay, I saw a text message. Somebody wants to send a message because they're not happy with how things are going. Hey, Tess. Okay, party. You could be invited to something, or they want to celebrate something here with you. Why is this going on in your love life? Boundaries and walking away and faking it. Unavailable. There could okay, you guys could be having a fight with somebody, because I did see toxic relationship, text message, and unsatisfied. So I don't know if somebody's like texting somebody because they're not happy how the connection's going. Somebody could be putting up walls or boundaries. Somebody could feel blocked. Okay. So I don't know either if you are blocking somebody or if that's how somebody feels, like feeling unhappy with how the connection's going is what I'm seeing here. Let me clarify. I just saw the Seven of Pentacles twice here. I seen it when I first shuffled and then when I just shuffled now. So somebody's been waiting a while. And then I saw the Page of Wands too. So somebody's waiting a while. Page of Swords, yeah. For some kind of contact, for an answer. Why party? Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles reverse, King of Wands reverse. Kind of feels to me like the masculine's not doing anything. So the feminine's like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to, even though I'm in my head about this person, I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. So you guys could just be living your best life, acting single, because this person's not committing to you. Let me see. Yeah, strength. You're just like, I'm just going to tough it out, death. So some of you are going through a breakup with this person and you're like, you know what, screw it. I'll just live my best life. You know, I'll just have fun, go out. Because it kind of looks like somebody's needs are not being met. Okay. And I don't know if it's like somebody's messaging somebody and it feels like it's not getting delivered or somebody's postponing something. Let me see. Because somebody's like, you know what, screw this. I'm walking away. Kind of feels like the other person's like, I'm sick of begging you to do things. You know what I mean? I'm sick of begging you or asking for you to do this if you truly don't want to. Yeah, you guys could be having a breakup. Like if you're in a relationship, somebody's like not putting in the work and the other person's just sick of it. Okay. Where it's like, you're not you're not, what's the word? You're not contributing anything. You're not trying to make me happy. You're not compromising. Hey, Scotty. Because it feels to me like whoever the feminine is feels like they just have to hold back communication because they're upset. Maybe they don't want to fight with you because it just looks like somebody's trying and the other person's not. Okay. Hey, love apples. What can you expect? Some of you, this is a breakup. Like you guys live together. Yeah. Five of Wands reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Lovers reverse, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Some of you guys are just breaking up. So it doesn't look like things are intensifying. Because somebody just feels like they're not being put as a, they're not being treated like they're what they want, like is important, and it's like the other person is just doing what they want to do and just ignoring them is what I feel. So for a lot of you, this just looks like, the other person, both of you are just not really collaborating well, and there could definitely be a breakup here. Hey, QT, I need more coffee. I feel like I'm starting to get like tired where my words aren't making sense. Hold on. Well, that's what I see. It's like whoever the ones that's initiating contact or initiating something, it's like the other person's not compromising, not listening. And that's making some kind of ending here. So let's see. Kind of feels like whoever the masculine is being selfish and choosing like their life, putting their stuff first, whether that be like their family or their job. They are hiding something important from you. Okay. They want you to take charge and set the pace. So maybe you've done that. Like maybe you've tried to like take initiative. You've tried to fix this relationship, but then it feels like they're hiding something. Let me see. What's this person hiding? Because this feels like they're playing fake busy or like, I don't really have time for this or I got this going on. Yeah. They're just, some of you, this is kind of shitty. Basically what they're hiding is the fact that they want this relationship to come to an end because they want to date somebody else. Okay. Or they just want to be single because it feels like here, Judgment reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, whoever the person is, I feel like it's the masculine doing this. They're just wanting to be single. They're not really wanting this relationship. So, all right, that's what they're hiding is that they're kind of just wanting to be single. They don't really want to commit to this is what I'm seeing. So could be a Scorpio, could be a Capricorn. I have Gemini, Taurus, Virgo. All right, Virgo, Leo. That's all I got. But yeah, somebody's putting up boundaries and walking away because they feel ignored. I feel like that if that's you, you just are like, what's the point of this? All right. Well, let's go ahead and do Leo. This sucks. Okay. 2516. I was hoping more would come out of this reading. All right, let's see. Hopefully something exciting. All right, Leo, let's see. Roll the dice. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's going on. All right, disagreements in reversed. And absence in reversed. Indecisive. Okay, if you're like in a separation, they're thinking about coming back towards you. Okay. Okay, sex with your ex in reversed. Getting clarity in reverse, hot sex. Okay, there we go. See, now it's kind of heating up. What I'm seeing here, okay, this could be somebody that you've never been intimate with, and you're deciding whether or not you should. Maybe, you know, if this person comes towards you, would it be a good idea? Should I have intimate feelings towards them? Yeah, because they could be coming back very slowly or making some kind of opportunity for you, but you don't really know if that's a good idea. Some of you also don't know if you should take a chance on this because you're questioning if they still get involved with their ex or if there's still like a third party. Okay. But there was some kind of disagreement you guys had. This person wants to get over. Okay. 9 of Wands. I'd say there was more than a disagreement because with the 9 of Wands, that's like you've been through hell and back. So I wouldn't say a disagreement causes that. The Sun. The 4 of Pentacles at reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, this person's under the impression that, oh, you know, if I come back into your life, like you'll just forget this ever happened. You'll just act like nothing ever existed, basically. But I don't really think so because of Queen of Wands reverse, 9 of Wands. Seems like you're still pretty pissed, okay? And this person's under the impression like, oh, if I come back into your life, maybe you'll just forget everything that's happened. Maybe you'll just let it go. Okay. So let me see. Yeah, this person's contemplating coming back. 8 of Cups reverse, 9 of Cups reverse, Lovers in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this could be a twin flame. Yeah, this person, it's like, I'm lonely without you. You know, I'm lonely without you. I want you back in my life. This person, wow, there could have definitely been some kind of karma that's happened. I feel like you don't really know where you stand with this person. You could be still attracted to them, but not knowing if you want to take them back, okay? Because of what they've done. Because you have a lack of clarity. 6 of Swords, the Devil, the 7 of Wands, and the Temperance reversed. Yeah. Wow, High Priestess. You are just like, I don't even know how to feel about this person. There's days where like I want to get over it. There's days where I want to smooth things over. And then there's days where I'm still pissed. So I don't think you're healed from this completely because it looks to me like you're still pretty like back and forth. 1 minute you're okay. Like, okay, maybe I'll connect to them. Maybe I'll try to talk to them again. And then it's like, no, I'm still mad. 7 of Wands. Okay. So let me see. What can you expect? But it's like they want to come back and try to be with you, but you're still upset. Yeah, Justice. I mean, they're going to try to make things right here. 7 of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, I see them trying to, you know, come back eventually and heal things. They're having a lot of sadness over this. So, and they just think, oh, if I come back, like, it's not going to be that hard. You'll just, like, forgive me or be happy to hear from me. And we can just act like nothing's happened. Okay. And they are very attracted to you. So what do you need to hear? Hey, Mitzi. Getting back with your ex screams disaster. So some of you, it is an ex of yours. Or somebody that you casually dated. Silence creates uncertainty. Be honest. So some of you, there could have been, if it wasn't like your ex, you could be questioning. So I'm getting things about exes here. Some of you could be questioning if they got back with their ex or if there was still like a third party with an ex. Okay. And maybe that's why you're not really certain. If there's still like a toxic or a karmic person in their life with the Devil. So you guys could be questioning that. If they still have somebody that's some kind of blockage in your life. Okay. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Could be another Leo, a Gemini. Yeah, I'm getting a strong Leo. But you're in this energy of like, I choose my happiness. You know, I'm not going to bow down. All right. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo. 30-20. So, Leo, it did look like things will be intensifying. You and Gemini, that's about it. Okay. All right. Wow. Some of you guys, Virgo, could be getting with a friend of yours. Oh, you're welcome, Kitty. Questioning, getting involved with a friend. Okay. Regret in reverse. Let's see. So whoever this is, you don't have any regrets. I'm getting that song Teenage Dream by Katy Perry in my head. Okay. Heart and knots in reverse. Okay, well, this is somebody that you want to be with. Some of you guys could have started off as friends, or there's still a friend dynamic. Okay. So let's see. Oh, I do like your picture, Aries, man. I just saw that. I was wondering what was different about you. I was like, when you came in, you looked a little bit different. Okay, why regret in reverse? Six of Swords. Four of Pentacles reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. Page of Wands reverse. This could be somebody that you started off with friends with, okay? And the problem was you guys already did stuff, got involved. Now maybe the friendship is kind of broken or things are back and forth. I don't know. Yeah, somebody could be questioning like how you feel. Wondering if you actually are taking them seriously. What I'm getting is like you guys could have been, I saw a party and friends. You guys could have been hooking up with a friend, or you knew this person from friends, and things got kind of weird. Like now the friendship's kind of weird. Where now like maybe you've got feelings for them or vice versa, but you don't know if this person feels the same for you. I'm kind of getting like, yeah, things are just kind of weird. Maybe there's been a lack of communication. I feel like you didn't regret it. Like you were glad to get involved with this person because it's like, I really like them. But now I don't know if like our friendship is gone. Okay. So you guys could have been friends with them for a long time, or you've known them. And then things kind of happened and now you don't really know where you stand. So it's kind of what I'm seeing here. Hey, Anne, let's see. What can you expect? Because I think you want this person to tell you how they feel. You want to know like if they feel the same way. King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Tower in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Well, it looks like this person is actually invested. So for a lot of you, Virgo, this person does like you as well. And if they've been kind of taking a while telling you that, I think you're going to hear how this person feels. So, but that's what I feel like. It feels like a friend situation. Like you guys started off as friends, or you've known them for a long time. And then you guys kind of cross that line because of a party or something like that. And now you're like in your feelings wondering how they feel about you, if they even like you at all. The heart wants what it wants, and then getting back with your ex screams disaster. Your person can only offer the bare minimum. So for some of you, I don't know if they got back with an ex or they kept getting involved with someone else. But I'm seeing here, the heart wants what it wants. That could be an ex of yours. I don't know. If it's not your ex, they could still be ending something maybe with somebody else or getting out of another connection. So, but I do see very soon them telling you how they feel, and you will feel more certain about the connection. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Scorpio, another Virgo, Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. 34-14. All right. Let me get more coffee real quick. All right, well, things intensify with you and your person. Let's see. Just saw detachment. Somebody could be detaching from this. Wow, wedding and third party. Yikes. Anxiety and sabotage. There's that third party card again. Damn it. Okay. Show your wild side. Walking away and boundaries. I think what's going on is you don't know if you should end this connection. Some of you, it's a very sexual connection. You've been with them intimately. And it's somebody that like you're craving, you want to be with. But the problem here is there could be either somebody's married or some third party. Hey, Payman. So, yeah. You guys could be having a lot of anxiety whether or not you should detach from this and walk away. If that would make things worse. Okay. Why wedding and third party? So, yeah, they could be married to them, or you want to be in a serious relationship with them, but there's a third party. 9 of Wands, Knight of Cups reverse, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Pentacles. They could, I don't know if they actually did get married, or if they're like in a higher level commitment because they've known them for a long time. You just don't know what to do. 2 of Pentacles. Like, they seem emotionally unavailable. You know, I want to be with this person, but they're in another relationship. Yeah, it's like I'm very intimate towards them. Like, I have a lot of passion towards them. I'm attracted to them, but they're emotionally not available. This is somebody that you were intimate with. Yeah, this person, you know, acted like they were single. Yep, the devil. Yeah, they put you in a third party situation. And now maybe you're not hearing from them, is what I'm getting. It's like this person, you know, put you in a third party situation. They could have been telling you that they were leaving a third party or got out of another relationship. But I do see there's some kind of third party here. Yeah. Basically, this person came towards you with not much intention of just, let's have fun. Let's be carefree. Let's just not get involved too much in things. And then you ended up getting feelings for them, but then finding out that they're in a relationship or married for some of you. But then it sucks because it's like you still have this temptation towards them. Let's see. What can Libra expect? And I think you're at this point, like, I don't know if I should just walk away, if I should, you know, leave. Yeah, you're kind of just stuck here in limbo. 6 of Pentacles, a Chariot reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse, the Moon in reverse. I think you want more clarity. Yeah, Judgment. You want more clarity of like, is this person really that serious about this person? You know, are they really going to leave this relationship is kind of what I'm seeing here. You want more clarity because right now, yeah, you have anxiety, sabotage, and single. You're like, I don't know if I should just, you know, go see other people, if that would sabotage things. Because a lot of you, Libra, you could be the single one and you don't want this connection to keep weighing you down if nothing's going to come of it, you know? So I think you're at this point, like, I don't know what to do. I just want to see, like, you know, is there more that can happen? Yeah, there's intense chemistry in your connection. Refusing to let go is pointless. What is yours will return. So I think you're just trying to tell yourself that, like, you know, if it's meant to come together, this person will be in my life. You know, it'll be effortless, you know, where I don't really have to do anything if we're meant to be together. So I think you're just listening to the universe right now of, you know, I don't really want to let go, but it's also an energy of I can't keep holding on to this either if there's no point, you know, if they're not going to leave their third party. So, but yeah, that's like the sex is great, you know, or the passion's there, definitely, but they're involved or they keep going back to an ex. Could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, an Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. 3840. All right, let's see. Okay, I just saw the snake. Hey, Liz, or Liv, or Liz. Gosh, I feel like my eyes are going. I need to get glasses. All right, let's see what's going on with Scorpio. Will things intensify? Relationship in reversed. Regret in reversed. Okay. Truth in reverse. Walking away. Feeling rejected. Oh, God. Okay, so you guys feel, okay, this could be you. You guys feel like someone's not being honest with you. I saw here truth in reverse. Okay, divine intervention reverse. You guys could be feeling like, I don't know if this is my person. You know, I don't know if this is my person, if I'm meant to be with this person, if things will ever level up between me and them. Because this is somebody I think you were dealing with, okay? You were dealing with, you didn't have any regrets, you know, you liked them. Yeah, somebody that you're talking to. Yeah, a lot of you could be in communication with them, okay? Or, you know, that's where it's been. But maybe you feel like they're not being honest about what their intentions are, if they want a relationship. So some of you feel like you're not really sure like where you stand with them. Some of you could feel rejected. so why relationship in reverse? See, I'm definitely getting this is somebody that you're talking to, you're in contact with, but it's not going anywhere else. It's not leveling up. Yeah, you're talking to them, 8 of Wands, but it feels like it's not going anywhere. The Empress, the Judgment, and the 3 of Swords. You're honestly, I'm not trying to be rude, but you're too pretty or too attractive to be dealing with this. When you're the Empress and you're questioning your self-worth, you know, like, am I good enough for this person? You know what I mean? That would be like a celebrity, like a top-notch celebrity, like Miley Cyrus, you know, going on the news, like, or going on to like a live TV show, like, hey, are people wanting to hear me? Or you know what I mean? Like, am I accepted here? Like, it's like, it's an energy of like you're questioning your self-worth. Am I good enough for this person? When in reality, are they good enough for you? Is what I'm saying. Hey, D-Love. Hey, Debbie. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that's breadcrumbing you and they're not giving you enough. So yeah, it's like a big celebrity, like going somewhere that a lot of people want to see them, you know, and then basically on the stage, like, do you guys actually want to come here and see me? Like, you know, like, or at a concert, like people pay thousands of dollars for a concert ticket. And it's like, are you sure? You know, that's what I'm getting. You're doubting your self-worth because you're being breadcrumbed, and some of you just feel like you're wasting your time and there's not going to be a relationship out of this. So you're walking away. Yeah, it's like nothing's leveling up here. Yeah, this person's made it pretty clear that they're just avoiding you. They're rejecting you. Some of you, there could be a third party. And that's what the problem is. Yeah, some of you, there's a third party that's still, you know, in this person's energy. And that's why they can't fully commit to you or be with you, because they have like still an ex-wife or, you know, an ex-girlfriend or something like that. Because it kind of looks like there might be a third party here. And you're taking it personally, like you're being rejected, like you're not good enough. So what can you expect, Scorpio? 2 of Wands, 10 of Wands reverse, 7 of Swords reverse, 8 of Swords. Needing to not blame yourself. You know what I mean? And I think you're kind of self-sabotaging, telling yourself, like, I'm not good enough. This person's rejecting me. You're taking it personally. When in reality, this person is just a waste of your time. And they don't deserve you. And if they're still going to keep going back to an ex or lead you on for a third party situation, you know, it's not even worth it. This looks like somebody you are in contact with, and it just feels like they're not doing anything. Yeah, it's their turn to chase after you. So they need to chase after you. You're the Empress here. And it's like the Empress is crying, you know, like, why am I not good enough? Silence creates uncertainty, be honest. Yeah, it's like they're being silent. They're not really telling you how they feel. It could feel like they've tried really hard, you know. At first, it's like they tried so hard to get your attention, and then they just pulled back. And now you're taking it personally. Like, you know, are they breadcrumbing me? Is this ever going to go anywhere? That's what it feels like. And I think you just need to walk away and not even force it or fight for it. This person is just a waste of time. It's not even worth it. Hey, Milka. So you guys could be doing the Leo. Could be a fixed sign, a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Another Scorpio. But yeah, it's just a waste of time. Hey, see my shine. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, I didn't mean to hit Cancer. My bad. I'm trying to scroll down here. All right. Sagittarius. 4355. All right, let's see. Will things intensify? Okay, I just saw anxiety. Surrender in reverse. Okay. Somebody doesn't want to let you go. They're worried that you're letting them go. Okay, unexpected outcome in reverse. Okay. Hey, Mary, good morning. I got your question for this the next live. Show me your wild side in reverse and boundaries. Okay. Okay, this is kind of confusing. I don't know if you put up boundaries, like, I'm not going to tolerate shit, you know, or you can't talk to me like that. Because it's kind of an energy like you're not forcing anything. Yeah, High Priestess, 8 of Wands. So either you're not communicating back to this person, or you're just like, I want to see more effort. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. There could be a turning point in your connection. Let me see. It could have been like you didn't tolerate something. Like you didn't tolerate somebody's reaction or somebody trying to get a reaction from you. Because I did see player, okay? So charming, manipulative. I did see somebody kind of manipulating their way with you or trying to, I don't know if they're using like no contact as a way to control you. Let me see. Whoa. Okay, well, first card came out, Four of Wands, and it just fell right out. Knight of Cups reverse, King of Wands reverse, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting energy that they thought that they could just pull back from you. Like their silence was golden, okay? And that they could basically just, you know, if they were upset or had like a personal issue about the connection, that they could just not talk to you, okay? And just expect maybe for you to go off on them or something like that. But I feel like you didn't chase them. You didn't entertain it. You're just like, whatever. If you're going to treat me like that, then whatever. So that's what I feel right away. Like somebody was using their communication or them pursuing you as, you know, kind of leverage to get a reaction from you because they want to see your wild side and you didn't show it. You're like, nope. Yeah, Five of Swords reverse, Two of Swords, Page of Cups reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Somebody was trying to test you. And now they want to come back to see if you're going to fight for them. Yeah, somebody was trying to test you by their silence or lack of communication. Or maybe they already did get a response from you and now it's like, shit, I need to apologize. I didn't mean for it to go this far. Because it seems like somebody like was doing something towards you to get a reaction out of you. And either they did get a reaction and it wasn't the reaction they wanted, or it's like you just entertained it for a bit and then you just moved on. Like you didn't keep, you know, going off on them or texting them. It's almost an energy this person wanted you to keep chasing them. And you're just like, no, I'm good. Like I'm not gonna be crazy and keep texting you and calling you. I'm gonna fight it. Hey, Sarath. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Now it's like they took it too far. And now they're like, shit, like, you know, I want to come back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this to be drug out like this. Let me see. What can you expect? Yeah, now they're going to reach out to you. It's like, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Yeah, Page of Wands, Judgment reverse, King of Pentacles, the World reversed, Ace of Wands. So this person, it's like they were trying to push you away, hoping that you would continue to chase them. And then now they realize what they've lost. Like, shit, I actually want to be in a relationship with you, is what I'm seeing here. Now this person wants to come back here because you're not continuously chasing them. You're like, whatever, I'm good. I'm not going to keep chasing you. I'm not going to keep calling you like a lunatic. I'm done, you know? Some of you block them or just stop communicating. So what else you need to know, Sag? Okay, you could have triggered this person's healing, and maybe that's why this person pushed you away, because they have to work on themselves. Yeah, they are working on healing their wounds. Yeah, with the King of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, I feel like you triggered something in them with the Four of Wands. This could have been a spiritual connection where you triggered something within them that they felt they were lacking, okay? Yeah, time apart will improve your relationship. So this person's having time to think here about what they did, that they pushed you away. They got some kind of reaction from you, some kind of response. And it's because they're not healed, you know? And maybe, you know, you are doing some healing. I feel like you guys are healing. Yeah, you're going from within. You're like, I'm not going to keep entertaining people that aren't for my highest good. I'm not going to keep chasing them. Okay. And I think you just got tired of it. And yeah, I think you kind of triggered something within this person where, you know, they expected a different, you know, reaction. Or maybe they treated other people like that. And they kept having people call them and chase them. And, you know, it was kind of an ego boost for them. And this person realizes you're not doing that, that you're just like, whatever. Like it wasn't a game to you anymore. You're like, I don't care. So could have been a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio. Could be a fixed sign, Pisces. But it's just like, I'm too old for the games, you know? All right, Capricorn, 48-29. Or wait, 49-29, my bad. Yeah, I think I need glasses. Like my eyes hurt. Okay, let's see. I'm not doing questions right now. All right, let's see. Okay, I just saw healing. So maybe you and your person are both healing. Are things going to intensify? Let's see. Okay, there's heartbreak. Hurt, betrayal, disappointment. Okay, irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Damn, somebody's realizing, you know, that they kind of missed out on opportunity here because they were trying to replace you or trying to just move on because they were unavailable. Wow. They could feel you leaving or breaking the cycle, like you're just disconnecting. This person realizes that they've messed things up by being unavailable, by being closed off, by being guarded, because you are a very loving person and you are authentic with the mask in reverse. So you were showing who you truly were, what you wanted out of a connection. And I think this person just wasn't available. Could be struggling with intimacy. Oh, you're welcome, Zadis. So this person, it's like now they're breaking their own heart by being closed off. Why heartbreak? Yeah, by being closed off, emotionally unavailable. They're breaking their own heart. Yeah, is what I'm getting. And now they're starting to realize their feelings for you. You know, they were trying to push off their feelings and either focus on something else or just not take you seriously. And as time goes on, they're realizing you're the one that they actually care about and that they are being rather selfish by not giving to you. This is somebody that wasn't being available. Yeah, somebody not available. I think somebody had to work on themselves. Yeah, and they were going back and forth. If they were even wanting to pursue things further with you. Yeah. This is somebody, I think they have healing to do. 5 of Pentacles. I did see healing when I first shuffled. So for a lot of you, yeah, this person, they have a lot that they have to work on. And I think there was some kind of trigger here where they realized like, wow, you really do have good intentions. You know, you were very honest and loving. And I think they weren't really willing to be open to what you were giving to them, or still not. And they're going through this place here with the 3 of Wands, King of Cups, of realizing, man, I was rather selfish, or, you know, I wasn't taking you seriously. And now this person's, you know, contemplating whether or not they should change anything, or they just kind of wait it out. All right, what can you expect? Thought I heard somebody talking. What can you expect? Okay, well, Knight of Cups reversed. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Ace of Swords. Yeah, this person was lying to themselves, you know, acting like their feelings weren't there. Not really, you know, wanting to tell you how they feel, not being genuine. Some of you, they could have just been downplaying the connection. Some of you could have even felt like this person was kind of just like, you know, using you as like whenever they get around to you, or whenever they had the time for a connection. Like they didn't really take you seriously. And this person is going to apologize about that. Okay. You guys could have felt like you were just kind of, you know, there whenever it was convenient, out of convenience. You know, this person was too busy for you or something like that. I am kind of getting with the Knight of Pentacles reversed. You guys could have felt like, you know, they were just putting you off. You know, they weren't really taking you seriously. And this person realizes that they've done that. And I do see, you know, a very genuine apology that you're somebody that, you know, I can't replace you. So let's see. Silence creates uncertainty. Be honest. Yeah, there's like a lot of silence, a lot of not communicating back, a little bit of mixed emotions or mixed signals. Okay, they're a little too cleany for your taste. So either you were cleany or they are. Some of you, like I'm getting, maybe you guys were a little bit more cleany, and this person like wasn't used to somebody being cleany. Not in a bad way. Like you just, that's how like your love language is. I know for me, I have Capricorn in my chart as well. And, you know, I have a Scorpio Venus, so I am kind of cleany as well. So, and a Taurus rising. So maybe they kind of took that as like you're trying too hard or something. But at the end of the day, they realized that you had genuine feelings and you did it out of care, you know, like you wanted to be in their life because you cared about them. So could be dealing with another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. Will things intensify? 5436. Let me get some coffee. All right, let's see. Are things going to intensify for Aquarius and their person? Okay, finances. Okay, some of you, it's just there's bad timing because of money. Yeah, there's unfinished business, divine intervention, reverse. Okay, maybe this person's going through something right now. And right now it's not a good time because of money. Okay, yeah, this person's trying to get into an alignment with themselves. Okay, this could be telling me that maybe in the past they weren't in alignment with your life. They weren't in a good place and they're trying to do better. Yeah, now they know how they feel about you. Up in the air and reversed. But in the past, it's like they didn't know. Hey, Tina. So I feel like you guys are having like a new beginning here. And now this person's in a better place. They're in alignment with your life, but they weren't before. And they are working on their finances. Oh, hey, Jennifer. I saw that you booked a reading. I'll get it done today for you. Yeah, 8 of Wands reversed, 2 of Cups reversed, 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think this person wasn't in a good place. And you guys are in some kind of separation right now. A lot of you could just feel like this person rejected you or this person wasn't choosing you. And maybe that's why there's no contact, why there's no communication. Okay. And I think right now you're kind of upset, maybe wanting closure or wanting to know why this person didn't work things out with you. But they are in alignment. They're in your life, or they're going to be in alignment. Queen of Wands reversed, Death reversed, 3 of Wands, Empress in reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, Emperor. Okay. Yeah, they're getting their life back in check. Some of you, this is a side message they could have where they owe 2 people money. They could have 2 baby mamas for some of you. Like they have 2 different baby mamas. And they owe money. Like they were in a bad financial place because of a child situation. Because I'm kind of getting that. Like this person has 2 different kids with 2 different people. Or they had something happen like with a business or something where maybe they're leaving some kind of contract. Okay. Because I'm definitely seeing something about money. Like they had 2 different baby mamas. Okay. And like that, like they're in debt because of that. That's kind of what I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting, yeah, they have 2 different baby mamas. One's older and one's a little bit younger. And they're trying to get to a better place financially. Because I feel like you're the Queen of Swords. So I don't feel you're these other 2 people. So they're working on making alignment into their life. They're trying to do better financially, and they are getting into a better place. So what can you expect, Aquarius? It's kind of weird. Yeah, they are making a better choice in their life. 2 of Swords reverse, 5 of Pentacles, Justice reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they could be having custody issues, something to do with child support. But very soon, you guys are going to reconcile. So if they haven't been in your life, they're going to explain to you that, like, hey, I've been having kind of a rough go of it. You know, I feel like they're having custody issues or something to do with, you know, children or something. So let's see what else is going on. Silence creates uncertainty. Be honest. So there's a lot of silence. There's a lack of communication. Your partner is different from your usual type. A reconciliation is on the horizon. Yeah. So there is a reconciliation, 3 of Cups. But I do feel there's kids involved. If it's not children, they could have, some of you, it could have been like an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend that could have got divorced. And then the other person could have been like a work contract. Something fell through. But if there's not 2 baby mamas, or could just be like something with a job, something with a marriage. Okay. Virgo could be a Libra, an Aries, a Scorpio. So, all right, let's go ahead and do Pisces. Happy birthday, 5909. All right, let's see. All right, what's going on? All right, what's going on? Are things going to intensify with you and your person? Ex-lover in reversed. Okay, I just saw third party between the lines in reversed. So maybe somebody's letting go of an ex. Maybe if an ex has been in the way. Ooh. Yeah, I saw leaving. Somebody could be leaving a third party or leaving an ex. Like getting rid of somebody from their life. Okay, forbidden in reverse, up in the air in reverse. Yeah, some of you, if there was like an ex in the picture, an ex is no longer in the picture. An ex is out of the way. Somebody's made a decision that they want to be with you. But the relationship was forbidden because of an ex or somebody else they were still entertaining. So let me see. Okay, why ex-lover in reverse? Yeah, some of you, there was a past person that got in the way. Yeah, this is somebody that wanted to be with you, but they were still dealing with a lot because of a past relationship. Yeah, high priestess. And I think you knew that. You knew this person was still going through something. Yeah, that they were still healing from a past relationship. So some of you got involved with somebody that was still had baggage with an ex. Okay, like an ex was a factor. An ex got in the way of your connection. So this could have been somebody new that you were wanting to date, pursue, but they had an ex that they were still kind of dealing with. Could have been dealing with them because of a kid, a child, or it was an ex they've had for a long time. But I do see that, like an ex being kind of a problem here. But now the relationship's not forbidden. Now it's like they are like revealing you. So you could have been like hidden from people. Like they didn't talk about you because there was other people. Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, the World. Yeah, they could be telling like their ex, like, I don't care what you think. I'm going to be with Pisces. Fuck you. You know, that's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like, I can do what I want. I'm single. So like if they cared about what like somebody else's, you know, feelings or opinions, like an ex of theirs, it's like, I don't care what my ex thinks anymore because I want to be with you. Like I've made a decision. I want to be with you. So for a lot of you, it's like an ex was like still like in their life, or they were kind of walking on eggshells with an ex. But it's like they are like making a decision that's done and over, and they don't care if the ex finds out about you because they want to be with you. But for a while, you could have been like a temptation or kind of a secret. So what can you expect? The Sun in reversed, the Judgment, the Tower, the Hermit reversed. Yeah, an energy of like, I don't care. You know, it's like, I'm going to reveal about this connection. I don't care what happens with this other person. If they leave my life for good, I want to be with you. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, this person, wow, a lot of major arcanas. They're wanting, yeah, to pursue things with you. They're taking a chance on this. Wow. Yeah. So they had to leave somebody else and make it clear to somebody else that they don't want them anymore. And that they are choosing you. So they're going towards you. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, reverse, Six of Swords. All right. So let's see. They want you to take charge and set the pace. Your partner is different from your usual types. So, yeah, it's like they don't care anymore. And this person's like, I'm taking a chance on Pisces. That's who I want. So, could be dealing with a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Leo. Okay, it could be a Pisces and Aries. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. We're going to get ready in a few minutes to do the next live. If you guys did send me your questions through email or on YouTube, I did see those questions. I will just check before I go live again and just make sure you guys, you know, emailed me and all that. But if you did email me anytime from, you know, a couple days ago or within the last hour, I did see it. So I am going to go ahead and get started getting that video ready here in a few minutes. So we're going to do a new moon and Pisces reading on the next live, do all signs and members. So give me about 5 minutes to get more cards and to also write down the questions that have been sent to me. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes.